In this Thought for the Week, we're thinking about how we see church and what difference that makes to the way we view mission. Enjoy. Do you know, as I've gone around the country in the last 10 years or so, one of the things that's really struck me is the different way that churches regard themselves, the way they see themselves in the context of their communities. Some churches see themselves almost like an oasis, that they're in the wilderness where there's nothing spiritual going on and they are defending themselves against the onslaught of the sand, the onslaught of the desert that is around them. They tend to be quite inward looking, they tend to be quite focused upon maintaining the status quo. And maybe that's how you see yourselves. Maybe you're a small church with real struggles, real challenges that you face just in terms of keeping going. And you feel like an oasis. Looking back, you can see that your best days are past and you look at the present with some sense of sobriety. And if that's how you see yourself, then that's how you see yourself. And an oasis is the best way of describing what it is that you're seeking to be. Other churches regard themselves almost like an island in the midst of a sea. They can see the other islands, they can see the other churches stretching out into the distance, but they don't really have any association with those other churches. They see themselves as being the best place to be. And in some ways they regard the other churches as a consequence as the competition, those who might steal their members, and they sort of look to defend themselves against that possibility. But you know, neither of these models are particularly helpful when it comes to mission and are particularly helpful when it comes to expansion and growth, because they tend to be inward looking. Other churches see themselves as part of the mainland in terms of the community in which they're set, and also the mainland in terms of the churches that are around them. They look to seek to be in partnership for no other reason than that they recognise that the cause and the need of mission is so great in our day that they know they can't do it alone. Those churches that are open-minded and open-handed and willing to cooperate and collaborate with others tend to be the churches that grow. I wonder what church you are. I wonder what struggles you face. Do you see yourself as an oasis in a wilderness? Do you see yourself as an island linked to other islands but only just? Or do you see yourself as connected to the mainland? You have your independent identity, you have your own significant part to play, but you know it needs to be done in connection with others. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us the thumbs up and press that like button down below. If you think it might help others, then share it and get them talking about their identity as church. The Entheos Trust exists to help churches to move on in mission, and we love to come alongside churches and see what we can do to help. A fresh pair of eyes sometimes is all that's necessary in order to move forward. If you'd like to speak to us, then leave a comment in the comment section below, or personally message us. We'd love to hear from you.